And from the WKAN Weather Center, looks like this afternoon. Sunny skies and going to be a little bit windy. High temperature about 75. Southwest winds of 15 to 25 miles an hour and kind of gusty, too. Tonight, fair with a low of 52. And on Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 75. Great weekend in store. Kankakee temperature, 71 degrees.
Now...
WKAN Solid Gold Music on a Saturday afternoon. Hi, this is VLJ playing the old-time goodies, 50s, 60s, and 70s all weekend long on a Solid Gold weekend from WKAN. 17 and a half after 12.
Jacob.
The Solid Gold Music all this weekend long. We have a temperature reading right now, 71 degrees. A great weekend going for us, weather-wise and great weekend music-wise. Momentarily, we'll check out a Solid Gold goodie from a fellow named Barry Manilow. It's 12:24 WKAN on a Saturday afternoon. VLJ with Solid Gold Music. All weekend long, we're going to play them right here at WKAN. 71 degrees, our temperature reading. A great weekend going for us. Sunny skies this afternoon, high near 75. Tonight, fair with a low of 52. And tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 75. And that's the forecast for Kankakee from WKAN's Weather Center. 65. Herb Alpert, the Tijuana Brass, had a big hit record. The song, A Taste of Honey. 27 past 12, WKAN Solid Gold Weekend. WKAN 12:30, and we have a temperature reading of 71 degrees. And from the Weather Center, it looks like we're going to have a high of 75 both days, today and tomorrow. All weekend long at WKAN. VLJ on a Saturday afternoon with 71 degrees from Radio 1320.
You can't wait. Medical Center Lecture Hall. Phone 935-7544.
Good afternoon, everybody. VLJ on WKAN on a Saturday afternoon with my portion of the Solid Gold Weekend. And boy, one of those Solid Gold Weekends wouldn't be complete without this one. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ray Charles. Don't you just love it? Jim Croce, 1973, Solid Gold at WKAN. Hi, this is VLJ. 20 minutes before 1 o'clock now.
You're right.
Revised WKAN temperature reading now 71 degrees. And sports-wise this afternoon, the National League, baseball-wise, Cubs host the Pirates, and the Cards will be at Philly. In the American League, White Sox will be at Baltimore. In the North American Soccer League, the Chicago folks will be hosting New York this afternoon. I want to pass this little weather business along to you. The sun continues to shine in all its glory across the land of Lincoln late into late today. They're talking about a few clouds later on this afternoon in the western portion of the state. But overall, if you're planning a trip in the Illinois, Indiana area, you're looking at some great weather for the entire weekend. High both days should be near 75. Tonight's low about 52, and going to have sun almost all weekend long. In 30 seconds, we'll take a listen to a Solid Gold goodie from the 1950s from a group called the Flamingo.
If you need oil, wait.
Flamingos with Solid Gold from 1954. I only have eyes for you. WKAN at 13 minutes now before 1 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. Hi, this is VLJ playing the Solid Gold goodies. Hey, are you looking sharp today? Really? You want to say something? All right, okay. You look so good, speak. 1 degrees in Kankakee, and we can expect a high today near 75. Same story for tomorrow. Sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 75. Tonight, fair skies with an overnight low of near 52.
Your Pioneer Technology.
Thank you, Gordy. Gordy McCollum will be here this afternoon at 6, actually this evening from 6 until midnight with more Solid Gold music on WKAN, playing the Solid Gold hits all weekend long. Buckingham United Methodist Church sponsoring a chicken barbecue or roast beef and salad barbecue dinner tonight. That starts at 5 o'clock this evening at Buckingham. WKAN letting you know what's going on. It's 12 minutes now before 1 o'clock. And Solid Gold music this time from 1966, a group called the Four Tops. I know you're going to remember this one called Reach Out. I'll be there. Solid Gold weekend music, that's the Four Tops. And this happens to be... It's 12:52. That's, matter of fact, 8 minutes before 1 o'clock. Jim Brandt standing by with WKAN News, the top of the hour. News and information from the WKAN News Center. Jim, sit down, make yourself right at home there. That's fine.
Hello, John Van.
Is our temperature reading from WKAN. Here's a solid gold goodie that means a lot to a lot of us, doesn't it? Huh? Tony, Orlando, and Dawn on a solid gold weekend from WKAN. Orlando and Dawn on WKAN. Hi, this is VLJ. That's, of course, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. More of the solid gold music on WKAN. We have 71 degrees presently. Let's check out the entire weather from the WKAN Weather Center for Kankakee this afternoon. Sunny and a little windy. High temperature about 75. Southwest winds about 15 to 25 miles an hour and kind of gusty. So here's a little suggestion. Get all the leaves that are under the bushes, okay? Put them in the middle of the yard and let the wind take care of it from there, okay? Tonight, fair skies, low 52. And tomorrow, sunny with a high again near 75. That's not all bad, is it? The extended outlook Monday through Wednesday, fair skies with a high in the upper 60s and then lows in the upper 30s. That's not bad either. I think spring has definitely sprung. 71 degrees our temperature reading. 3 minutes before 1 o'clock, more solid gold music. Ha! Yeah, one of my favorites is this fella. A guy named Stevie Wonder. For the song, the one called For Once in My Life. WKAN Solid Gold. Stevie Wonder for Once in My Life at WKAN Kankakee VLJ playing solid gold goodies at WKAN. We're playing them all weekend long. And let's see, coming up next hour, as a matter of fact, we have something from Van McCoy from the mid-'70s called The Hustle. Charlie Rich will be along with the song called The Most Beautiful Girl. And at 5 minutes past 1, right after the news, we'll check out Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs and the song called Sugar Shack. It's 1 o'clock in the News Center. Here's Jim Brandt.
Thank you, with that weather forecast.
Well, it looks great, Jim. As a matter of fact, this afternoon, sunny skies and windy with a high temperature near 75. Southwest winds today about 15 to 25 miles per hour and kind of gusty. Tonight, fair with a low of 52. And on Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 75. And the present WKAN Weather Center temperature in Kankakee is 71 degrees. 72 degrees. It climbed 1 since last hour. That isn't all bad either.
You're listening to a solid gold weekend with VLJ on WKAN.
Gold from Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs. The song, of course, called Sugar Shack. Hi, this is VLJ with my portion of the solid gold weekend at WKAN. Let's just kind of double up the music, huh? I mentioned in the forecast it was going to be windy, and it is by the association. '67 solid gold music. That's the association on WKAN Solid Gold Weekend. The one, of course, called Windy. It's 10 minutes past 1 o'clock. Hi, this is VLJ on a Saturday afternoon. Boy, it is a super Saturday, isn't it? 72 degrees our temperature reading. We're looking for a high today and tomorrow near 75. Montague, the Kankakee Valley Theater will present Guys and Dolls tonight, 8 p.m., the Abraham Lincoln Cultural Center Auditorium. Additional performances are scheduled for Sunday at 2 p.m. and then again on May 1st and 2nd. WKAN, letting you know what's going on. We're 60 seconds away from a solid gold goodie from Elvis. Oh, what an all-time great song that one is. That's Elvis on WKAN. Good, everybody. VLJ on WKAN on a Saturday afternoon with my portion of the Solid Gold Weekend. Boy, we got a great weekend going for you. A lot of good music here at WKAN. A lot of the Solid Gold hits, all of the goodies from 50s, 60s, and 70s. And we got a great weekend weather-wise, too. 72 degrees our temperature reading. We're going for a high today of 75. Same story for tomorrow. Mostly clear and sunny skies with a high of 75. Tonight's low under fair skies should be near 52. Once again, from the WKAN Weather Center, it's 72 degrees from WKAN Kankakee. In the mid-'60s, an airplane landed from over England way, and 4 fellows with fairly long hair got off, and they wanted to unload their bags and make some appearances in the United States, and the folks thought that they should have some assistance in unloading their bags. And these 4 fellows said, no, we don't need any. 2 minutes past 1 o'clock at WKAN. VLJ with my portion of a Solid Gold Weekend. Played all the goodies from the old days. Mid-1970s, we were all toe-tapping to this one. Van McCoy and Company. WKAN Solid Gold called The Hustle. Beach Boys, Solid Gold music from the 60s at WKAN. Hi, this is VLJ playing my portion of a Solid Gold Weekend, and we'll be going all weekend long with all the oldies.
Larry, I have a commercial. Homestead, Smith, retail buyers.
Good Good afternoon, everybody. VLJ on WKAN. 29 minutes past 1 o'clock. We're playing Solid Gold all weekend long. Gordy McCollum will be here at 6 o'clock tonight, 6 till midnight with his portion, and John Robertson tomorrow afternoon from noon until 6. And then Gordy will be back from 6 till midnight again tomorrow night, okay? All right. Something else happening this weekend, the 23rd Annual Town and Country Art Show, sponsored by the Cooperative Extension Service, will be held today and tomorrow at the Salvation Army Hall at 543 East Court Street in Kankakee. Viewing times are 2 till 5 today and 1 until 4 tomorrow. Coming up in 60 seconds, a Solid Gold goodie from Charlie Rich.
Hello, John Van Tannen.
Instead of going to Charlie Rich music, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's play this song, Solid Gold, from the group called the One Ads from 1971. And this is VLJ with my portion of WKAN Solid Gold Weekend. We're playing all the goodies from 50s, 60s, and 70s all weekend long. And another thing happening this weekend, we switched to Central Daylight Time tonight at, well, actually tomorrow morning, if you want to look at it that way. For some of us, it will be tonight at 2 a.m. You want to spring ahead, okay? Oh, there's a long story to that one, too.
If you're one of the many
Minutes ago, I told you we were going to hear a song by Charlie Rich. Well, I wasn't lying. I was just off a couple of minutes, okay? Solid Gold, Charlie Rich, most beautiful girl in the world. Solid Gold music with Charlie Rich, and a little goodie from way back in 1964. 72 degrees our temperature reading presently this afternoon. Sunny skies. We should have a little wind, too, with a high temperature about 75. Winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. And the WKAN Weather Center says for tonight, fair skies with a low of 52. We'll have southwest winds tonight, about 5 to 15 miles an hour. And on Sunday, another great day tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 75. Right now from WKAN, it's 72 degrees. Hey, that's Donna Summer, and I'm VLJ, and here's Jimmy Holmes. Thank you, Jimmy. It's 72 degrees in Kankakee. From the Weather Center this afternoon, sunny skies with a high of 75. Same story for tomorrow, high of 75 with sun. That's super, huh? Tonight, fair skies with an overnight low of 52. That ain't all bad either. 72 degrees our temperature reading. It's 14 now before 2. Jim Brandt reports all the news at the top of the hour from the WKAN News Center. And in about 30 seconds, half a minute, we'll check out a song that's Solid Gold from 1971 and Paul McCartney. KAN's VLJ playing the music on a Saturday afternoon. My portion of the Solid Gold Weekend goes until 6. Then, of course, from 6 until midnight tonight, Gordy McCollum will be with us, okay? All right. The Kankakee Valley Airs Barbershop Chapter will present their annual program tonight at the Bradley Civic Center in the high school. This year's program is entitled Songs American Sings, and it's going to open, doors open at 8 o'clock tonight. That's the Kankakee Valley Airs Barbershop Chapter annual program. Tonight, 8 p.m., Bradley Civic Center. WKAN, letting you know what's going on. Stand by for just 30 seconds or so from now. I have one that's just going to set you on your ear. From 1968, it'll be coming up from Archie Bell and the Drells.
Hello, John Van Tannen.
Some Solid Gold goodie from Archie Bell and the Drells. This was a big record for them back in 1968. At 7 minutes before 2, this is the song called Tighten Up. Before 2, WKAN on a Saturday afternoon is VLJ playing the Solid Gold goodies from this one, Andrea True Connection. More. Jim Brandt reports late news from WKAN, the News Information Center, at the top of the hour. Good, more. WKAN Solid Gold music. It's a minute before 2. Going to check out news at the top of the hour. Then be back with more music and activities as VLJ plays the Solid Gold music here on WKAN Kankakee. Coming up next hour is Friends of Distinction, and a little Solid Gold goodie called Grazing in the Grass. I'll have a song by Frank Sinatra called Summer Wind, and leading everything off at 5 past 2 o'clock, Bee Gees and Night Fever. Jim Brandt standing by with WKAN News in the News Center.
V with that weather forecast.
Boy, Jim, it looks great, too. This afternoon, sunny skies and windy with a high near 75. Southwest winds about 15 to 25 miles an hour, says the WKAN Weather Center forecast. Tonight, fair with a low of 52. And Sunday, more of the same sunny skies with a high again near 75. Present Kankakee temperature reading, 72 WKAN degrees.
This is a Solid Gold
Solid Gold from the Bee Gees. WKAN playing Solid Gold all weekend long. That's, of course, Night Fever. It's 8 minutes past 2 o'clock. This is VLJ with the Pat Clark song, the old Subway. In the Solid Gold hits on a Saturday and Sunday, the Solid Gold weekend. Weather-wise, this afternoon, sunny skies with a high near 75. Same story for tomorrow. Boy, that's a carbon copy. Sunny with a high of 75. Tonight, fair with an overnight low of 52. Right now, 72 degrees from WKAN's Weather Center. And let's see. Oh, something I want to mention to you. I want to remind you. Earlier, I mentioned about the fact that we switched to Central Daylight Time tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. Move the clocks ahead 1 hour. And I said, something to the effect that make sure you move them ahead because, there's always certain individuals that get confused. Well, it happened to me a couple of years ago, as a matter of
Look who's
fact.
turning diets.
And playing the Solid Gold goodies all weekend long. It's 13 past 2 o'clock, and this one comes from the Friends of Distinction. Distinction, Solid Gold music at WKAN. Song called Grazing in the Grass. From the Weather Center, it looks like this for this afternoon and tomorrow. Sunny skies with a high of 75 both days. Tonight, fair with a low of 52. The extended outlook Monday through Wednesday, fair with a high in the upper 60s, and lows should be in the upper 30s to mid-40s. That's not all bad either, is it? 16 past 2 o'clock, WKAN with the Solid Gold weekend.
If you need oil.
Solid Gold weekend wouldn't be complete without playing one of these, or two or three of these, as a matter of fact. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra's Summer Wind music. WKAN playing Solid Gold all weekend long. It's 20 minutes after 2 o'clock. What do you want in here? What? Wait a minute. What? Oh, a letter for me already? A fan letter. What do you mean? Oh, super. Let me open this up. All right. It's not very often that, I've only been on the air since noon, and it's a fan letter already. Dear VLJ. Maybe I'll go ahead and read this on the air. It'll be all right. We certainly are enjoying the music you're playing, and you are a very good disc jockey. Oh, that's excellent. Love, Mother, and Dad. Well, it was certainly thoughtful of them. 72 degrees, Solid Gold, fifth dimension. Solid Gold from the mid-1960s from the fifth dimension on WKAN. The song, of course, called Up, Up, and Away. Hi, good afternoon. This is VLJ playing the old Solid Gold goodies on WKAN. We're Solid Gold all weekend long. Gordy McCollum will be here about 6 o'clock tonight from 6 till midnight. John Robertson in tomorrow from noon until 6. Then Gordy will be back tomorrow night playing Solid Gold all weekend long. This is the weekend to make the switch to Central Daylight Time. This reminder, move the clocks ahead. Spring forward. Yeah, fall back, okay? Let's see. Move them ahead. Okay, that means that at 2, it'll be 3. What? Everybody, VLJ with my portion of a Solid Gold weekend, presenting Elton John and a little Philadelphia Freedom at 25 past 2 o'clock. WKAN Solid Gold music. Elton John, Philadelphia Freedom.
The sale ends at 4 p.m. today.
Revised temperature reading now at 72 degrees from WKAN. We may reach that high of 75 today. That's what we're going for tomorrow. High tomorrow of 75 under sunny skies. It'll be fair tonight with a low near 52. That's the forecast from the WKAN Weather Center. Jerry and the Pacemakers. Solid Gold music in 60 seconds called, what is that rascal called? Oh, I know. It's Here Comes the Rainy Day Feeling song from the Fortunes.
Enjoy the Polynesian Spa experience.
Solid Gold music at WKAN. Hi, this is VLJ with all the Solid Gold goodies this afternoon. We're Solid Gold all weekend long here at WKAN, Radio 1320. Gordy McCollum will be here at about 6:15 tonight with more until midnight. We have presently 72 degrees, and the forecast calls for sunny skies and windy today with the high temperature about 75. Southwest winds of 15 to 25 miles an hour, and gusty today, too. Tonight, fair skies with a low of 52 to southwest winds 15 to about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And on Sunday, more of the same for today. Partly sunny, high of near 75. Just a great weekend going for us weather-wise. A lot of folks doing a lot of outside work today in the yards and all that. All right. In the Solid Gold music department, Bobby Hebb had this song. And playing the Solid Gold music this weekend at 21 minutes now before 3 o'clock. Top of the hour, Jim Brandt reports late news and information from the WKAN News Center. Larry Anderson will be here tomorrow. No, on Monday morning, Larry will be in. And starting at 6 o'clock and 6 until 11 on Monday, he'll be opening the WKAN contest line with a little contest trivia fun activity. A new phone number to call, too, as a matter of fact, 935-1320. You want to write that down so when we do play contests and games, you'll have it ready. 935-1320 is your direct line to win. He's under mostly sunny skies in Kankakee, and coming up in 60 seconds, a solid gold goodie from the mid-1950s from a fellow named Tommy Edwards. Tommy Edwards on WKAN. It's all in the game. All right, 17 now, just before 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. This is VLJ, and with my portion of the Solid Gold Weekend, presenting Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds. Don't pull your love out on me, baby. Sing the song, gentlemen. You're on WKAN. WKAN letting you know what's going on. Free Spirits, newly formed organization for single, widowed, and divorced persons, will meet at 6:30 p.m. today at the southwest corner of Eagle Parking Lot, Bradley. Group then off to Relios for pizza, and then bowling at Marycrest Lanes. Another happening from WKAN. 72 degrees, it's 13 before 3. This is VLJ presenting A Taste of Honey. More Solid Gold from WKAN. WKAN coming on big and strong on a Saturday afternoon with solid gold music at 10 minutes before 3.
You can't.
The music department on WKAN Solid Gold Weekend. How about something from the Rascals? I'm sure you recall this one called Groovin'. Solid Gold at WKAN Kankakee from the Archies, the song called Sugar Sugar. We're going to check out the news at 3. They'll be back with more music and activities. VLJ continuing to play the hits, the Solid Gold goodies on WKAN Solid Gold Weekend. Coming up next hour, Engelbert Humperdinck after the 11. Have a song from the Starline Vocal Band called Afternoon Delight. O.C. Smith, Little Green Apples, among other things. Minnie Riperton, Lovin' You. And Jan and Dean in 5 minutes, the little old lady from Pasadena. It's 3 o'clock in Kankakee. Jim Brandt standing by with the news.
At 4 o'clock, and now here's V back with that forecast.
Boy, it's a pleasure to read this one too, Jim. No question about it. This afternoon, sunny skies and windy, high temperature 75. And tonight's going to be fair with an overnight low of 52. And on Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 75 again. And currently, the WKAN Weather Center temperature for Kankakee is 74 degrees.
Now,
And with a Solid Gold Weekend going for us. It's 8 minutes after 3 o'clock. VLJ with Ace. The song is called How Long? WKAN with Solid Gold music all weekend long. At 13 past 3 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, here's Engelbert. The all-timers from Engelbert Humperdinck. The song called After the Lovin'. WKAN Weather Center forecast looks like this afternoon. Sunny and windy with a high of 75. And tonight, fair skies, overnight low near 52. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunny on Sunday with a high near 75 again. Great weekend going for us. Currently, in Kankakee from WKAN, 74 degrees.
on Route 50.
Good afternoon, everybody. VLJ on WKAN playing solid gold music. We're going to play it all weekend long, too. And Gordy McCollum will be here at 6, from 6 till midnight. And coming up tomorrow from noon till 6, John Robertson. And then Gordy McCollum will be back in tomorrow night from 6 till midnight. Solid gold all weekend long. Momentarily, I shall punch the magic button that says Freddie Cannon, Palisades Park.
If you're one of the
1962, this was a big record for Freddie Cannon. And solid gold at WKAN VLJ with all the good things on a Saturday afternoon. 7 minutes after 3 o'clock, WKAN playing solid gold music all weekend long, like this one by O.C. Smith. Starland Vocal Band on WKAN, solid gold afternoon delight music for you. 26 minutes now before 4 o'clock. VLJ with all the solid gold goodies on this Saturday afternoon. Gordy McCollum will be here at 6:15 tonight, going till midnight with more solid gold on WKAN.
Any lawn care company.
VLJ on a Saturday afternoon, reminding you the Spanish Club at Grant Park High School having a talent show tonight. It starts at 7:30 at the middle school. It's a rescheduled date. They were snowed out earlier this year, by the way. So that show starts at 7:30 p.m. tonight. WKAN letting you know what in the world's going on. Weather Center temperature reading now 74 degrees. Great spring day in Kankakee. Solid Gold music continues with Minnie Ripperton. This VLJ on WKAN. We're doing a Solid Gold weekend this weekend, and I'm going to go over here and pick up something from the WKAN Summertime Garden, okay? Something called Green Onions from Booker T and the MGs at 19 before 4. Solid Gold at WKAN, Solid Gold weekend from Booker T and the MGs, the one called Green Onions. WKAN Weather Center forecast looks like this for this afternoon. Sunny and windy with a high near 75. It'll be fair tonight with an overnight low of 50. Sunday, that's tomorrow, friends. Partly sunny with a high again near 75. Checks out at 74 WKAN degrees for Kankakee land, okay? 16 and a half minutes before 4. Jim Brandt standing by in the WKAN News Center with the 4 o'clock report. That'll be coming along shortly. And right now, I think what we're going to do is mosey over here and put on our twisting shoes. Chubby Checkers on a Solid Gold weekend on WKAN. LJ on a Saturday afternoon with my portion of a Solid Gold weekend. Gordon McCullum will be here at 6:15 tonight with Solid Gold until midnight tonight.
933-5577.
WKAN Weather Center temperature reading now 74 degrees. Good afternoon. VLJ on WKAN presenting Mr. James Taylor. Hey, Miss Spanky and our gang with more Solid Gold music at WKAN. St. Anne Community and Eastridge High Schools will co-host a swing choir event. The activity starts at 7:30 p.m. tonight at Eastridge High School, okay? All right. WKAN letting you know what's going on. Temperature reading officially at 74 degrees from the WKAN Weather Center. And in the music room, ladies and gentlemen, here's Sly and the Family Stone. And hot fun in the summertime. Stone with more of the Solid Gold sounds of WKAN Solid Gold weekend. And let's see, we're going to check out news here at 4 o'clock momentarily with Jim Brandt standing by in the WKAN News Center on WKAN Kankakee. Coming up next hour as VLJ presents Solid Gold on WKAN. Bobby Goldsboro, the song called Honey. Gladys Knight and the Pips will be along with the midnight train to Georgia. Fats Domino, Ain't That a Shame song coming up next hour. Brian Hyland and the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini song. And leading everything off at 4 o'clock, the Beatles. And I Want to Hold Your Hand. Jim Brandt standing by with the news.
Jim Brandt, I'll have the next report of news at 5 o'clock. And here's V with the weather forecast.
Thank you, Jim. From the WKAN Weather Center, looks like this. Fair skies tonight, overnight low of 52. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 75. Currently in Kankakee, it's 74 degrees from WKAN.
You're listening to a Solid Gold weekend with...
And with a Solid Gold weekend, that's music, of course, from the Beatles, as you well know. It's 7.5 minutes after 4 o'clock. I'm VLJ with the new revised forecast just in. And tonight, cloudy skies with a low in the mid-40s. Light south winds, that's no problem. Okay, tomorrow, I don't think you're going to hear this. Cloudy with a 50% chance of rain in the afternoon or evening. High the middle or upper 60s. And the Sunday night forecast looks like this. Cloudy with a 70% chance of rain. Low in the low to mid-40s. And Monday, cloudy and colder with a chance of showers too. Rain moving into the area probably by tomorrow afternoon. So get the outdoor work done this afternoon and tomorrow, okay? All right. In the music department, I mentioned just before the news at 4 that we'd play something by Fats Domino, an old-timer called Ain't That a Shame.
You mean...
Fats Domino, WKAN Solid Gold weekend, and Ain't That a Shame. Honey VLJ with my portion of a Solid Gold weekend on WKAN. Go until 6 o'clock tonight. 6:15 from 6:15 to midnight. Gordon McCullum with more Solid Gold. 72 degrees. That's the newly revised temperature reading from the WKAN Weather Center. And momentarily, more Solid Gold music. Matter of fact, a song from Vanity Fair called Hitchin' a Ride. Fair on WKAN, the song called Hitchin' a Ride. More Solid Gold music all weekend long here from WKAN. VLJN with all the good things on this Saturday afternoon. Jumping into my sports shorts, I see that in the National League, St. Louis beat Philadelphia 7-4 this afternoon. The Mets over Montreal 1-0. And Pittsburgh topped the Chicago Cubs 8-5. Let's see. In the American League, Detroit 7, the New York Yankees 2, and Boston beat Toronto 8-7. That's a look at the sports activity. Buckingham United Methodist Church sponsoring a chicken barbecue, a roast beef dinner. That's coming up tonight. It starts at 5 o'clock. I have 17 minutes after 4 on this Saturday afternoon. And with the music, this solid gold goodie comes from Gladys Knight and the Pips. You know, it's the midnight train to Georgia on WKAN. Gladys Knight and the Pips. It's solid gold music at WKAN. Midnight train to Georgia. Thank you very much there, Gladys. Moving on out, if you will. It's 20 minutes past 4. Hi, this is VLJ on a Saturday afternoon. My portion of the solid gold weekend at WKAN. Another chapter in the story of the boy that made good playing records. Want to remind you that the clocks must be moved tonight sometime. We switch back to Central Daylight Time Sunday morning, tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. Move the clock ahead 1 hour. Remember, spring forward. Isn't that right? Yeah, I think it is.
Save 25% off.
Ryan Highland Fella, Solid Gold. With solid gold music at WKAN. The song, of course, the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. Hey, more solid gold right here, WKAN. Anna Ross of the Supersonic Supremes from 1967, 66, right in that area. The song called The Happening. VLJ with my portion of Solid Gold Weekend. We're solid gold all weekend long this weekend at WKAN, and proud of it, too. Temperature-wise, we're at 72 degrees, looking for an overnight low tonight. Oh, in the mid-40s, right in that area, but look for some cloudy skies starting about noon or so tomorrow with a 50% chance of rain toward evening. High should be in the middle to upper 40s tomorrow. Sunday night, cloudy with a 70% chance of rain, low in the lower 40s. And on Monday, cloudy with a cooler temperature and a chance of showers. High should be in the mid-50s on Monday. It's 27 minutes past 4 o'clock. Opening the WKAN refrigerator, we find... Boys and girls, that was the voice of Gordy McCullum. Gordy McCullum will be here at 6:15 tonight with more solid gold hits right here on WKAN. I had a part in that commercial myself, I'm very proud to say. A very small part, obviously. I was the bird. You know, one of those routines. It's 4:30, Kankakee. WKAN presents Neil Sedaka with more solid gold. Neil Sedaka, WKAN Solid Gold Music. Song called That's When the Music Takes Me. 27 minutes now before 5. News at the top of the hour. Jim Brandt with that report. And over here in this corner, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Joni Summers has a song, and I'm going to have you listen to that with me in 30 seconds, okay? 1962 Solid Gold from WKAN. The song, of course, Johnny Get Angry. This is Private Property Week. For ways you can help preserve private property rights, contact a member of the Kankakee County Board of Realtors, okay? 72 degrees, our temperature reading. WKAN Weather Center forecast. For tonight, increasing cloudiness with a low temperature in the mid-40s. Light southerly winds tonight. Tomorrow, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain in the afternoon or evening. High should be in the middle to upper 60s. We'll have some winds about 10 to 15 miles an hour from the south tomorrow. Sunday night, cloudy with a 70% chance of rain, low in the lower 40s. And on Monday, cloudy and colder with a chance of showers, high in the 50s. Right now, 72 WKAN degrees in Kankakee. This reminder that we switch to Central Daylight Time tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. So when you go to bed tonight, move the clocks ahead 1 hour. Got it? Maybe you better write it down, huh?
Before you...
2 minutes now before 5 o'clock at WKAN. VLJ playing the solid gold music on a Saturday afternoon. One of the all-time greats from Bobby Goldsboro, the song, of course, called Honey. WKAN playing solid gold all weekend long. I'm VLJ. I'll be on till 6. Gordy McCullum will be here from 6:15 till midnight tonight. John Robertson tomorrow from noon till 6. Then Gordy will be back tomorrow evening from 6 till midnight with more solid gold all weekend long on WKAN.
If you're one of the...
I have 11 minutes before 5 from WKAN, and I have Jose Feliciano with more solid gold. Light my fire. Mary Wells with more solid gold music at WKAN. It's 5.5 minutes before 5. News at the top of the hour. Jim Brandt reporting. And with the music, ladies and gentlemen, here's Bobby Vinton. Before 5 at WKAN, this VLJ playing solid gold on a Saturday afternoon. Jim Brandt standing by with the 5 o'clock report from WKAN shortly. Earth, Wind, and Fire with solid gold on WKAN Kankakee. We're going to check out the news now at 5 o'clock. Here's Jim Brandt in the News Center.
Thank you, V. That weather forecast again.
In checking the WKAN Weather Center, looks like this. Tonight, increasing cloudiness with a low temperature in the low to mid-40s. Light south winds tonight. Sunday, that's tomorrow, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain in the afternoon or evening. High in the middle to upper 60s. Sunday night, cloudy with a 70% chance of rain, low in the low 40s. And on Monday, cloudy and colder with a chance of showers. High should be in the 50s. And the current WKAN Kankakee temperature reading is 70. That's 70 degrees.
This is a solid...
That's the association with Solid Gold Music at WKAN, and I'm VLJ with my portion of the Solid Gold. Well, wait a minute. It's not your turn yet. Solid Gold Music. Gordy McCollum will be here at 6:15 till 12 midnight with more of it. And tomorrow, noon to 6, John Robertson taking a look at the schedule here. And Gordy will be back tomorrow evening from 6 till midnight with more. Solid Gold right here from WKAN. We have a temperature reading of 70 degrees now, 70. And the Kankakee Valley Theater presenting Guys and Dolls tonight, 8 p.m. showtime at the Abraham Lincoln Cultural Center Auditorium. Additional performances are scheduled for tomorrow, Sunday at 2 o'clock, and again on May 1st and 2nd. Okay? Richard Harris at 8 minutes after 5 o'clock from WKAN. The song was a big one in 1968. It came back just a couple of years ago with Donna Summer. This is the original. Richard Harris, MacArthur Park. WKAN Solid Gold Weekend Music. That's Richard Harris.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. VLJ on WKAN. My portion of the Solid Gold Weekend goes till 6 o'clock, 6:15 till midnight tonight. Gordy McCollum. And momentarily, Beatles music. WKAN playing Solid Gold music all weekend long. At 5:22, VLJ reminding you that the Beach Boys will be here momentarily. Gold music, Beach Boys for you. Kankakee Valley Air's Barbershop chapter present their annual program tonight at the Bradley Civic Center in the high school. This year's program is entitled Songs America Sings. Doors going to open at 8 o'clock tonight. 70 degrees, the WKAN Weather Center temperature. And the forecast for Kankakee looks like this. Tonight, increasing cloudiness, low in the low to middle 40s. Light southerly winds. On Sunday, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain in the afternoon or evening, high in the middle to upper 60s. And on Sunday night, cloudy with a 70% chance of rain, a low in the low 40s. And on Monday, cloudy and colder with a chance of showers. High Monday should be in the 50s. Once again, it's 70 degrees. 7 minutes past 5 o'clock on WKAN. VLJ keeping you company with a Solid Gold Weekend. And in the music department, ladies and gentlemen, here's Starbuck. The song, it's Moonlight. Feels right. Whatever.
Feels right.
Starbuck with Solid Gold music at WKAN. Hi, this is VLJ on a Saturday afternoon with all the good things with Solid Gold Weekend. And this reminder, WKAN has installed a new contest line. And write this number down, 935-1320. Okay, write it down so when we're playing games on the phone, you'll have it ready. WKAN's 935-1320 telephone line is your direct line to win. McCollum will certainly listen for you at 6:15 this evening. Solid Gold music till midnight. Dionne Warwick at 5:32. Isn't that a great one, huh? That's Dionne Warwick. Solid Gold from WKAN. Never gonna fall in love again. We have 70 degrees presently from the WKAN Weather Center for Kankakee. Tonight, cloudy skies with a low in the low to mid-40s. Tomorrow, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain in the afternoon or evening, with a high in the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow night, cloudy with a 70% chance of rain. And on Monday, cloudy and colder. What? That's what it says, with a chance of showers. High on Monday should be in the 50s. Right now, 70 degrees from WKAN. The gold music, we'll have a little Elvis music called Return to Sender.
Any long.
Hey, checking all the sports scores for you. National League, St. Louis beat Philadelphia 7-4. The Mets over Montreal 1-0. And Pittsburgh beat the Chicago Cubs this afternoon 8-5. In the American League, Detroit 7, the Yankees 2. Boston over Toronto 8-7. Let's go to the music department. Bee Gees on a Solid Gold Weekend on WKAN. Jive Talking. Solid Gold from the Bee Gees on WKAN.
The driving experience.
Pushing a music button here that's marked the box tops, and it's supposed to be a song called The Letter. It won't work. Well, give me a hammer here. That's better. Yeah, I'll get it to go now. Box tops and Solid Gold at WKAN, the song called The Letter. I'll tell you what let's do. Let's check out the sports, okay? Are you ready?
Kentucky has clouded the
Solid Gold Music with Fleetwood Mac and the song called Dreams. Hi, this is VLJ. At 8 minutes before 6, Gordy McCullum goes from 6 till midnight tonight. Actually, 6:15 till midnight. He'll be playing Solid Gold Music. And from 6 to 6:15, we'll be checking out news with Jim Brandt. Right? Right. Solid Gold Music all weekend long. Hi, this is VLJ at 4 minutes before 6 o'clock. Checking the WKAN Weather Center forecast for tonight. Cloudy skies with a low in the mid-40s. Tomorrow, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain and a high in the mid-60s. And tomorrow night, cloudy with a 70% chance of rain. What, huh? And the low in the low 40s. On Monday, cloudy and colder with a chance of showers. High in the 50s. Right now, 70 degrees from WKAN. And in the music department, the Hollies with more Solid Gold music from WKAN. Music from the Hollies at WKAN. That wraps up the LJ portion of the Solid Gold weekend. Gordy McCollum will be here at 6:15 this evening with music till midnight. Solid Gold all weekend long. And John Robertson will be coming in tomorrow from noon till 6, and then Gordy will be back tomorrow night from 6:15 till midnight with Solid Gold music all week long. And standing by from WKAN Kankakee News Center, here's Jim.
Thank you, V. As you may have